Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Drew R, and today we're in Philadelphia. We're going to be taking a tour of South Philly. We are currently passing the Phillies stadium where the Philadelphia Phillies play. We also passed the Wells Fargo Center as well. We are currently on Broad Street right now. We're at the bottom of Philadelphia. We're literally at just about as far south in Philly as you can get. And we're going to work our way up till we get to South Street and see the Passyunk Square neighborhood as well. If you're new, please click the like button, click the subscribe button, and always comment down below. It really helps out with the videos. So we are on Broad Street and Packer Avenue right now. And I think, yeah, we're going over I-76 currently. It is about 7 or 8 o'clock right now, and it is a very warm day. I think it's about 75, 80 degrees here in Philly today. It's a very nice day. We got a guy on a BMX bike, and we have some homes on my right, but it's very hard to see him. And you have this little greenway at the start of Broad Street. Now, something interesting about Broad Street you'll notice, and this is very unusual. I've never seen anything like this before. On Broad Street, people actually park in the middle of the street because parking in South Philly is so bad in certain areas. Actually, all South Philly, it's rough to find parking. Here you can see some Italian flags. South Philly is a predominantly Italian community. On my right is the Broad Street line, Oregon Station, and we are currently passing Oregon Avenue. And I'm not sure what the building on my left is. And that building on my right is just an extension of the SEPTA station. We have the G bus, SEPTA bus, and we have another SEPTA bus on my right, which is dropping off passengers. Another SEPTA goes right by, it's the 7. And then the one on the right is the 6. As you can see, it's an older bus compared to the 2 other ones that pass by. Is that part of the station? I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. There's some Indigo, which is rental bikes. So this is the portion of Broad Street where you start to see people parked in the middle of the street. That, John, is something different. Like, you rarely ever see that. I've never seen anything like that before. I don't know if it's all over Philly, or it's just this section of Broad Street where people just park in the middle of the street. But right now it seems like parking's okay. We have some 3-story brick row houses on both directions. Some of them have aluminum siding on top, some of them don't. We're passing Porter Street, and we have Bambi 1-hour cleaners and a library, as well as Philadelphia Performing Arts School. We have Philadelphia's Third Baptist Church, and this is Rittner Street. We also have some more rental bikes on my right. So I haven't seen so far, I mean, we've only been in Philly for a few minutes, but since e-scooters have become trendy, I have not seen any e-scooters here in Philly yet. I'm sure people have them, but they're not out in the open like they are in Newark and other big cities. We have a 7-Eleven on my left, and a Methodist hospital, the Jefferson Health Center. We just passed, I forget the street name, Wells Fargo. We got Starbucks coffee on my right, and a TD Bank. TD Bank is a very good bank. They have very good service in there. Sometimes I go there to get coins for cash, and they're always very friendly. They always give me lollipops. We're passing Jackson Street right now. And on my left is a bunch of stores. We have D. Giovanni Optical, Metro by T-Mobile, a Pho place, which is Vietnamese, China Garden, and Broad and Snyder Pharmacy. This is Snyder Avenue. On my left is a SEPTA station that's underground, but you can't see it. It looks like we have a PennDOT vehicle on my right. I think that's PennDOT. PennDOT is, oh, did y'all see that car right there? With the orange? That's dope. PennDOT is the, oh my gosh, excuse me. It's the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation. But it looks like they're taking up a handicap parking spot. That's not good, because in Philly, that's a $301 fine right there. We have a Boost Mobile, H&R Block, Popeyes, Rite Aid, and Snipes, as well as a Rainbow. We're gonna take this right-hand turn on Passyunk Avenue to head up towards South Street. Passyunk is one of the more notable sections of South Philly. And you have the Constitution Health Plaza. Now, that was actually not a PennDOT vehicle. That was actually a city vehicle. So you have city employees parking in handicap spots. That's not good. Welcome to East Passyunk, guys. That's what the sign says on the right. So we take this left turn to get into the Passyunk neighborhood. We have some restaurants with outdoor seating. Passyunk neighborhood is a very warm and welcoming neighborhood in Philly. It is a predominantly Italian area. There's also a lot of hipsters as well, because this area has become gentrified. And it's just a tight-knit area, just like most of South Philly. People in South Philly are very close, tight-knit, mostly friendly people for the most part. We have Philly Fights Cancer. Looks like a little, I don't even know if I'd call that a mural, just like a painting. We have a Remax Realty, and this is Mifflin Street. So Passyunk is definitely one of the more notable streets in South Philly. We have Kicks Fashion, Big Catch, which I'm guessing is a seafood place. A Chase Bank, well, it's just an ATM actually. More restaurants with outdoor eating. Punk Burger, never heard of it. Flannel, what kind of restaurant is that? It's a country cooking, a nail salon. We're passing Moore Street. Again, as you can see, parking can be a little rough. I know you see some open spots there, but they're handicap spots, so unless you got a handicap plaque, you can't park there. We got Halo Hair. A lot of outdoor seating in this area. Something I don't like about the outdoor seating is how much parking it takes up. See what I'm saying? Like, now people gotta double park and stuff. We have a Mirija Dollars convenience store. I can't really see a sign because it's kind of blocked by the intersection, but we have Exotics, which is a houseplants reptiles home. Never heard of anything like that. Doggy Style Pets. We're passing Moore Street and Passyunk Avenue. Got more outdoor seating on my left. Los Cabalitos Cantina. That's a Mexican restaurant, I believe. Mama Maria's Italian restaurant, State Farm Insurance, and a very, very notable area here. A lot of people out and about. It is a Saturday evening. We're at the intersection of Passyunk Avenue and 11th Street. As you see, a lot of brick row houses. We have mostly 3-story houses, but you got the occasional 2 stories as well. We're passing Dickinson Street. We have the South Philadelphia older adult center. So it's a adult center, yeah, for older people. We have a Acme on my left. I think I've been to that Acme, it might have been another Acme. How many Acmes are there in this one area, right? We're passing Reed Street, or what? We're at Reed Street, and we've got a CVS and a Dunkin' Donuts. Lime Organic Cleaners. Now this is a residential block here in the Passyunk area here. All 3-story houses. They're all pretty nice. We have a brewery right there. And a very fancy Range Rover. Look at that. We got 1, 2, 3 Jeeps in one block. So right on my right is definitely the most notable places in South Philly, or in this particular section. We have Pat's King of Steaks and Geno Steaks. These are known to be the most popular cheesesteak spots in Philly, but in reality, they're just tourist traps, to be completely honest. They're not good. I'm gonna, you know, for the video, I should probably roll down the window and say Geno's is a tourist trap, because Geno's is nasty. Don't. we doing, man? Come on. So we're passing Latona Street. You see, hear my dad saying like, don't, but we got some shoes hanging from the poles. That usually means there's gangs in the area. We're passing Federal Street. Gotta clear my throat there. You got a guy blocking the crosswalk in his Chevy Malibu. It's not good. Notice how narrow these streets are. We're passing Ellisworth Street. And we got 2 abandoned houses on my right, as well as some graffiti. So a lot of graffiti in Philadelphia. Similar to New York City, it's just everywhere. I think graffiti was actually invented in Philly. I think, according to the internet, graffiti was invented in the 60s in Philadelphia. But you would think it was invented in New York because there's so much in New York. But nah, it was actually invented right here in the city of brotherly love. This is Washington Avenue here. You got an Epic bike, electrical bikes they have too, a locksmith, Magic Shears Hair Salon, Safe Light Auto Glass, and Mid City Tire and Auto. We have a Metro PCS as well at the intersection of Washington and Passyunk Avenue. Yo, this person right in front of me has got a cowboy sticker in Philly. Dude, come on. Loser. Cowboys suck. I'm not even an Eagles fan. I'm a Jets fan, but I do not like the Cowboys at all. They are my least favorite NFL team. We're passing Kimball Street, or Kimball, however you want to pronounce it. I think it's Kimball. We have Napoli's Pizza on my left. It looks like it's shut down though, right? Is the place closed? I can't tell. Yeah, it is. Got a gift shop on my right, a little bar. There's a lot of pubs too. Did y'all see that design right there? I think it was part of one of those restaurants over there. That's a pretty nice design right there. We're passing Christian Street. That's the name of my brother who's in the back seat in my car right now. He probably doesn't care though. Over here we have some brand new apartment buildings. We're passing Queen Street. So we're pretty much approaching the end of South Philly. We're very close to South Street. Once we find a parking spot, we'll see how that process goes. Because we're pretty close to South Street, we'll do a walking tour of South Street as well. It is a great night to go to South Street because South Street is known for nightlife venues such as bars, clubs, and places to eat. So yeah, we'll have a lot of good videos out of Philadelphia this weekend for sure. A lot of trees here, which is good. We're passing Fitzwater Street. That's an awkward name, Fitzwater. Rite Aid on my left, and we are now going to take this left on 5th Street. And we're going to find a parking spot. So, all right, y'all, that was the end of this tour of South Philly. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is just kind of a glimpse to South Philly because we didn't really get we can't of course tour all of South Philly because South Philly is pretty big, but we're definitely touring the more notable sections of South Philly. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and God bless everyone.